something wrong with the camera here. It's looking a little weird. My face looks a little weird. Like my nose looks. Oh no, no, no. It is that big. It's that big. Okay, okay, good to know. Hey everybody, what's up? NihonTiger here. Just doing another short little vlog. Thought I'd update everybody about some things going on and why you may or may not be seeing certain videos on my channel. Long story short, it's been a hectic couple of weeks. I've been trying to get back into the swing of things, I guess you could say. I'm not actually playing a game that has any swinging involved. Actually, I am playing Flint Hook. Go with that. So, what's been going on lately with me is that I've just been really kind of busy with everything, and I've also lost a little bit of motivation to do some stuff, which back in the old days I would kind of push myself to go ahead and just keep recording stuff, and I always got burnt out on things, and I get tired of stuff, and I'd have to record like 3 or 4 episodes at a time just to make it through the schedule that I'd set. So I've been doing a lot less of the pushing myself as hard to get everything done to mostly avoid burnout. And at the moment, I'm not done with Minecraft, but it's one of those things where more or less I like to play it with other people. So anytime I'm doing something by myself, I find it to be a little bit dry and boring. And that's why I haven't been doing as much single player stuff in Minecraft, especially the modded stuff. Well, that's more because of the fact that I like to have other people around to help me, and so that I can help other people. And a lot of times when I'm going on servers and stuff, I'm the only one who's on at the time I'm playing. So naturally, it's a bit of a struggle sometimes, but I'm hopeful now that I've got my project I was working on out of the way. Now that I've got some other real life stuff taken care of, I'm hoping I can kind of start to get back into the swing of things with that. Use that again. Boy, I really need to come up with better metaphors and similes and linguistics. So I'm planning to do some more Hypermind stuff over the next couple of days here. Obviously, I've got some projects I have to work on that server. Maybe even trying to set up some adventures with other people or think of other things to do. So that's going to fall on my shoulders a little bit, and hopefully other people will have ideas and we can kind of bounce them off each other and things like that. So that's something to look forward to. Obviously, we got TFC Tuesday every Tuesday still going on, still going strong. If you aren't following me on Twitch, I would suggest doing that, because I'll probably be trying to stream a little bit more as I can work it into my schedule. And that means going back and finishing up some of the games that I started and didn't finish, like DuckTales Remastered. More Flint Hook. I really like that game, and I plan to play more of it. So I'm sorry if you're not a fan of that. You're probably not going to like that. I'd also like to kind of get back and start playing Crypt of the Necrodancer, Binding of Isaac, some of the roguelites and roguelikes and stuff like that. I really enjoy those kind of games, and I need more of them in my life. More of them, bring me more. But that's kind of where that is. And yeah, I've actually got some more scheduled stuff to do on this week, and then I think next week after that as well. I'm just trying to think here. So I've got all that scheduled stuff, and that's gonna mess with my YouTube schedule for a bit, but I'm gonna try and keep it as regular as I can. As far as some of the racing stuff goes, I know some people were really into watching me do iRacing stuff. I haven't figured out a solution to get it working quite right in OBS with some of the things I want to do, and some of the safeguards I want to take, like making sure that my full name's not out there yet, because I don't want that out there at the moment. So I've got to I got to get some scenes and stuff put together before I can really hop back into that. But the other thing too of that is that I've kind of had a moment where just with some of the racing stuff I've been doing, I've been feeling really kind of demoralized a little bit, to be honest with you. I haven't been racing as well as I'd hoped. I've had a lot of very rough events going on, and it's a little demotivational and demoralizing. I'm trying to work my way through it and just keep churning away at it. So if you've been wondering where the iRacing stuff is, it's I hope coming back. I don't have a set schedule for that, but it's something I want to do, and at the same time I'm kind of dreading it. It's kind of weird to say that, but that is the case. So I need to kind of figure out a way to pick myself back up a little bit there and get back into it. Other than that, things are going pretty well. I've probably done my last bit of really heavy traveling for the year. I don't really anticipate myself being at any other events this year that require me to drive more than maybe an hour or two, simply because I don't have the time from work to take off anymore. I've used up all my vacation time, and I've got costs and budgets and stuff to worry about as well. So I just paid off a smaller debt, but I will be paying off a much larger debt called my car for the next couple of years. So I got to worry about that and worry about, rent's going up. Everything costs more nowadays, unfortunately. So it's just a situation where financially I'm not underwater, and I don't need like everybody's help at the moment, but I've got that to worry about, and I've got probably looking at trying to get a new PC going within the next 6 to 8 months as well. I'd like to build this one if I can do it without the dang thing dying on me before I have a chance to build it, and I gotta panic and go buy one again. I did that last time. That was my plan when I bought this PC. My plan was to build one, and then that didn't work out because my old one crapped out on me. So I'm trying to beat Father Time a little bit on this one. Fingers crossed that I can do that. It's going to be a lot slower process just because I don't have the money on hand right now to dive into buying all the components I need for that, and I still don't even know what I want. So I might ask some people, get some help with that. But there is going to be a new PC in my future, a much beefier machine than I've got now, because I'm kind of starting to get to the point where I can't really play some of the modern games simply because of space limitations, but mostly because of hardware limitations, specifically on the graphics card side of things. It's my 760's doing okay, but it is starting to near the end of its useful life. So I'm in the process of trying to get through and figure out what to do with that. So that's gonna be another big thing that I gotta plan for. So that's gonna take some time and some money and patience as I learn to actually build a PC. I have no idea what I'm doing with that. So yeah, that's about it for me. Everything else is going pretty good. For those of you that follow my secondary account, I've been going through some stuff lately, and I've been pulling myself out of some pretty rough spots that I put myself in. I've got a ways to go on that. I am feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more emotionally, mentally, even sometimes physically better. Though I do need to remind myself to make sure I exercise regularly. I'm taking breaks and not sitting down all the time. That's something that I've sometimes had a bad habit of doing, and it's led to some rather significant weight gain in the past. So I'm trying to keep myself more active, and I fell off a little bit last week or so. So I'm mostly just kind of going to remind myself to do that better and take better care of myself. But all in all, things are improving day by day, and that's exactly what what they should be doing. So I'm fairly happy with that. I think some of you that have known me for a while might notice some of the changes. Maybe some of them aren't so obvious, but yeah, it's there's been some definite change, and for good reason too. It's all goes back to this whole taking care of myself thing is something that I've not really done a very good job of in the past. I've done kind of the bare necessities of it. I've really got myself into a situation where it's like, I've got to take better care of myself, and I've got to do more stuff to make sure that I'm doing well. And I know like 99% of you out there are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's all right. Take care of yourself. We understand, and I appreciate that. And for those of you that have been helpful to me over the past like 6 to 7 weeks, I appreciate that as well. It's been very good to have that support, and to have people that I know if I've got a bad day or something like that, I've got people that are willing to help me out, willing to kind of steer me back on track, or at least remind me, hey, don't get down like that. Just keep plugging away at it. You got this. Because even those people that do that for others, we sometimes need those reminders that we're capable of doing these things. And now I'm getting into deep talk mode here, so maybe we'll save that for a future one of these. But yeah, that's really it's about it that's going on with my life. So thank you very much for watching this. I'm sorry it's not a Minecraft video or a racing video or something like that. I promise you, you'll get a little bit of both of those this week. Looking at my schedule, looking at what I've got recorded, so you'll be satisfied if you like that. I'm also hoping to do maybe either a Crypt of a Necrodancer video or a Flint Hook actual series video at some point this week. Like I said, I really want to play those games. I really enjoy playing those games. They're fun. So for me, I want to get back into doing that, and hopefully some of my longer term plans will start working out here, and we'll be able to get some really cool stuff going on. But thank you so much for watching. This is, of course, NihonTiger. Take care of yourself, guys. Remember to treat yourselves well and love yourself, because that's the most important thing. You've got to love yourself. And you've got to not be so hard on yourself. And those are things I've learned, but I hope you guys are also doing that too, and I hope you have a great day. Take care, guys. See ya.